Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be replacing a switched lamp socket to fix a broken lamp switch. Of course, this goes without saying, unplug the lamp before you start working. Take off these brackets for the shade by squeezing in and letting that out. And I'll take out the bulb. Now we have to separate the old socket from the lamp itself. In our case, I'm just going to unscrew this base portion. Now we have to separate the socket portion from where this nut is at the base and collar. In my case, I pulled this out so that I could see the wires coming through, and I had difficulty unscrewing this. So I actually gripped down at the bottom here on this threaded portion and held that in place while I took a pair of needle nose pliers to loosen this nut. And then once I could get that nut loosened, now I can unscrew or unthread this base from the old switch. Make sure to tighten this nut back down if you have one so that your threads are exposed so that you can use that to screw on the replacement socket. To remove the old socket, I'm going to pull some of the wire out through to give us some room. Slide off the old base of the socket and then pull out the switch mechanism from within that cardboard sleeve. And that'll expose 2 Phillips head screws, 1 for each wire. So we'll loosen those to take out each of the wires. Like that. Before we put that on, remember to take off the old socket base. Then separate the new base and slide that through over both of the wires. So back out the screw on your new base if you have a screw on the base, and then slide it in and thread it onto existing connection. Then you can tighten the screw to hold that in place. Now we'll connect to the new socket. Again, you can push your thumb through to bring the switch mechanism down, and we'll attach the wires to the screws. Make sure they're in good condition. If you need to, you can strip some of this insulation off and make a new connection. These look okay. So I'm just going to slide that in. Make sure that it's clockwise around so that as you tighten the screw, it pulls the wire in. Do the same thing here on the other side. Tighten down the screw on each side and then slide back like so. Pull the wire back through the sleeve to bring the 2 pieces of the socket closer together. You can arrange the top piece of the socket how you want it and push it in to the new socket base. And now we can put this back into the existing lamp. To do that, we have to bring all of the excess wire back down and through. You can thread in the base to the lamp and position your new switch so that it doesn't interfere with the lampshade arm base. You can rotate that around, maybe to make it perpendicular. Now we can put our bulb back in and test it out. Okay, with the plug back in the wall, test your switch and make sure it works. And you can reattach your lampshade holder. So that's how you replace the socket for a lamp. I hope that helped. Thanks very much for watching.